I'm gonna give you a little rundown. Today is like I don't know what today is. Today is Wednesday. I think next Wednesday is the 31st. So anyhow, the last couple days I've been getting ready to shove off. As you can see right around me, all this shit everywhere on this boat. All the tools and all kinds of shit everywhere. But anyhow, yesterday I was just changed the alternator belt, check the oil, change the zinc on the heat exchanger, check some stuff with the stop control lever, purged a little bit from the ray core, which didn't have hardly any kind of sediment in it. So yesterday I also opened the sea strainer for the damn the engine intake, and that ended up costing me 20 bucks. There was not a thing in the strainer but the little cork gasket, rubber cork gasket. When I opened it and closed it, then it would just leak. So 20 bucks for a cork gasket. And today this boat came equipped with something that would be the equivalent of a gusher pump, emergency bailing pump, which is right over here. And you just pull this handle, and there's a hose, 1.25 inch ID, and you just start bailing. So while I was down there checking that, I noticed that there was a little bit of salt water down under one spot where there shouldn't be salt water, and so I reached behind the water tank, and I see that the main bilge pump, the 500 rule that discharges there on the port side above the water, I noticed that the nut on the through hole fitting looked like it had backed out. So I reached back there and tightened it, and sure enough it was loose. But then I kept tightening it, and I gave it a tug, and it just pulled through the hull and the block. There's a little backing block, and the head, you know, that's just plastic. I put that on when I painted this boat like 5-6 years ago. So I gotta replace that now. I've got to put that pump back together, put all this mess back. Then I got to go into the aft cabin, do some work on the rudder, the quadrant for the post, because I upgraded that. I've got to install the new replacement inverter that Akai sent me, and I've got to reconnect the wire to the stern light. And then I got to start cleaning up my mess so I could get back to someplace I thought I wouldn't go back to. But hey, you know what? When you realize the grass isn't always greener on the other side, sometimes you wonder why you actually left.